What if I told you that you could make any woman feel deeply attracted to you without even laying a finger on her? Yep. I'm talking about creating that irresistible pull without the typical touchy-feely approach. And no, this isn't some magical trick. It's a real psychological chemistry that every guy can master. So stick with me, because I'm about to break down the secrets to turning her on without even touching her. 1. Attract women through psychological connection, not physical touch. Attraction isn't just about physical proximity. It's about creating an emotional and mental spark. Building a psychological connection often results in stronger, longer-lasting attraction. This approach focuses on making a woman feel understood, appreciated, and intrigued, all without touching her. How to build psychological connection. 1. Project confidence through your energy. The way you carry yourself, your posture, tone, and body language can radiate confidence and intrigue. Walk with purpose and maintain a relaxed but upright posture. Speak clearly and confidently, without rushing your words. 2. Use engaging communication. The way you talk to her can have a profound effect. Avoid shallow compliments about her appearance and focus on what's beneath the surface. For instance, instead of saying, "You look amazing," try, "You have a really unique way of seeing the world. I'd love to hear more about how you think." 3. Stimulate her imagination. Use words and conversation topics that paint pictures in her mind. Example, instead of saying, "What do you do for fun?" say, "If you could spend a perfect day anywhere in the world, what would that look like?" By focusing on the emotional and intellectual aspects of attraction, you create a connection that lingers in her mind long after your conversation ends. 2. Master non-physical attraction by making her feel seen. Women want to feel noticed and valued for who they are, not just their looks. Making her feel truly seen builds a level of trust and connection that goes far beyond surface attraction. How to make her feel seen. 1. Active listening. Show genuine interest in what she says. Nod occasionally, repeat key points she shares, and ask follow-up questions to show that you're engaged. 2. Remember details. Pay attention to small things she mentions about her life and bring them up later. For example, if she casually mentions her favorite coffee shop, surprise her by suggesting it for your next outing. 3. Compliment beyond the surface. Compliment her personality, values, or passions rather than her appearance. Instead of saying, "You're so pretty," try, "I really admire how passionate you are about helping others." When she feels genuinely seen, it creates an emotional bond that's much stronger than any physical touch. 3. Creating attraction through validation and challenge without physical touch. Validation and challenge are two sides of the same coin. Offering genuine validation makes her feel appreciated, while a healthy level of challenge keeps her intrigued and engaged. How to offer validation. 1. Acknowledge her unique qualities. Point out traits or habits you genuinely admire. Example, "You have such a thoughtful perspective. It's rare to meet someone who really takes the time to think things through." 2. Celebrate her efforts. Show appreciation for what she puts effort into, whether it's her career, hobbies, or relationships. Example, "I can tell how much care you put into your work. That kind of dedication is inspiring." How to add challenge. 1. Maintain your standards. Show that you value your time and energy. Politely decline if her requests are unreasonable or last minute. Example, if she asks to meet up with little notice, say, "I'd love to see you, but I have plans tonight. Let's plan something for later this week." 2. Be playfully mysterious. Don't reveal everything about yourself at once. Let her uncover layers of your personality over time. Example, if she asks about your weekend, instead of giving a detailed rundown, say, "It was eventful. I'll tell you more when we catch up." This balance of validation and challenge creates a dynamic where she feels valued but also eager to earn your attention. 4. Creating attraction through challenge and suggestive communication. Challenge combined with suggestive communication creates a playful tension that keeps her intrigued. It's about being confident, mysterious, and subtly flirty without being overbearing. How to use challenge effectively. 1. Be confident in your decisions. Show that you have your own life and aren't overly eager to please. Example, if she teases you, Respond playfully but confidently. I see what you're trying to do, but you'll have to try harder to impress me. 2. Keep the interaction fun. Use humor and light teasing to build a playful dynamic. Example, if she's late to a date, say with a smile, "Fashionably late, I see. You're lucky I'm patient." How to use suggestive communication. 1. Imply without being direct. Instead of saying, "You're beautiful," say something like, "There's something about the way you carry yourself, it's captivating." 2. Use a lower tone. Speak in a calm, measured tone to create a sense of intimacy and draw her attention. The key is to keep her intrigued, wanting to know more, and excited to see where the interaction leads. 5. Use pauses and suggestive language to create intrigue and connection. The way you speak can be just as important as what you say. Strategic pauses and suggestive language can create a sense of mystery and anticipation, making her more drawn to you. How to use pauses. 1. Pause for impact. After saying something meaningful, pause to let your words sink in. Example, "I've never met someone quite like you. Tell me, what inspires you?" 2. Create anticipation. When telling a story or sharing something personal, pause briefly to keep her hanging on your words. How to use suggestive language. 1. Be subtle. Use language that hints at deeper emotions or experiences without being overly explicit. Example, instead of saying, "I like you," say, "There's something about you that's hard to ignore." 2. Appeal to her senses. Describe things vividly to create an emotional response. Example, "Talking to you is like walking through a beautiful garden, unexpected, refreshing, and full of surprises." By combining pauses and suggestive language, you create a rhythm in the conversation that keeps her intrigued and emotionally invested. 6. Engage her in meaningful conversation to build emotional connection. Superficial small talk won't create the emotional connection needed for deep attraction. Engaging her in meaningful conversations allows her to open up and feel closer to you. How to foster meaningful conversations. 1. Ask open-ended questions. Encourage her to share her thoughts and experiences. Example, "What's been the most memorable moment of your year so far?" 2. Share your own stories. Be open about your own experiences to create reciprocity. Example, "You mentioned traveling a lot. I had a trip to Bali last year that changed my perspective on life. What's the most inspiring place you visited?" 3. Listen more than you talk. Show genuine curiosity by letting her steer the conversation while you actively listen. Meaningful conversations build trust and create a sense of intimacy that's essential for deep attraction. 7. Master eye contact to create a deep connection with women. Eye contact is one of the most powerful tools in non-physical attraction. It conveys confidence, interest, and a sense of emotional depth. How to use eye contact effectively. 1. Prolong your gaze. Look into her eyes a moment longer than usual. This subtle action makes her feel seen and valued. 2. Relax your expression. A soft gaze combined with a slight smile creates warmth and approachability. Tips for mastering eye contact. Don't stare. Let your gaze feel natural and unforced. Break eye contact occasionally to avoid making her uncomfortable, but always return with confidence. 8. Use eye contact to create attraction without physical touch. Eye contact alone can create a magnetic pull that fosters intrigue and attraction. How to create attraction with eye contact. 1. Let her break the gaze first. Holding her gaze until she looks away subtly communicates confidence and interest. 2. Follow up with a smile. When she looks back at you, smile warmly to reinforce the connection. This silent communication often speaks louder than words, creating a profound emotional impact without a single touch. By mastering these techniques, you can create an irresistible connection that goes beyond physical touch, focusing on emotional depth and psychological chemistry.